The earliest image of Christ, Leonardo da Vinci painted alive. Okay? And we're not going to even go through the scriptures. What we're going to do, we're just going to pull, and I'm going to show you that either the earliest tombs, or what you want to call them in Israel, that they've been hidden since the Jewish fakers got into the land, been hiding. But all praises to the Most High that is leaked out, and the truth is being revealed, what the picture of Christ looks like. So all you people think that Christ was white, and all you black folks and Hispanics thinking that Christ was white. No, he wasn't. And I'm about to put the link up now. And if you want to look at it on YouTube, you also can go to the earliest image of the real Jesus Christ, a black Hebrew Israelite, and it should come up. And we're going to pull the link up, put the link up for those who are logged in so they can see this. This is in the catacombs of Israel. This has been guarded secretly with guards and everything. And like I said, all praises to the Most High that it got out, man. This is the real considered Last Supper.
Now I got to put this out here though. Scripture says that you're not supposed to have no image of him.
Right, true.
Whether black or white.
Right.
So even this image that they putting out here, this don't really look like him, because nobody don't know how he looked.
Right.
Don't nobody know how Moses looked. None of them. So every time you see these images, just think that's not him. You can just only imagine in your own head of what he looked like for real. Just know he had white hair, was black.
He was black.
And that's pretty much it.
Well, that's what we want to show you. We just want to show you the so-called. We know we shouldn't have images, but we want to show you the so-called, or the first Last Supper painting of him. And we're talking about well over 1,000 years before Leonardo da Vinci was in a contest for a painting by when he was asked by Rodrigo Borgia. Okay, so that's that. Okay, so you can check that out. There's really nothing to get exciting over, but we always knew he was a Hebrew. But for those who still carrying around Caesar Borgia in your walls, take it down, pull it down, pull it off. All right. Any questions before we bring in our brother? Yeah, we're actually on, it's 5 now, right? It should be 5.
Well, it's after 5.
It's after, it's almost 6 o'clock. All right? Okay. Now, we're going to bring in his brother. We're going to make room for him.
No, you should sit here.
You want to be seen? You good?
No, I'm saying, I'm not, yeah, I'm going to come over there, but, you know.
Okay.
I don't want to, get access to my stuff close by.
Okay, all right.
I sit there if I pull my chair next to y'all.
Yeah, come on, man. There's plenty of room. Come on, man. All right, we're going to bring in Rapayaahla.
Hopefully mess it up again.
Oh, yeah, you in Houston. That's why I always put Eastern time zone. Okay, I'm going to bring that up here. No. Yeah, we got all of it. We good.
This is very, very powerful info right here, man.
Very powerful info.
So people have paid for this, and y'all about to get some deep that everybody gonna need real soon, just around the corner. You're gonna really need this info.
Now, for those who don't believe, we're going to get scripture on this. Okay? We're going to get scripture on this, and then we're going to let this brother have it and let him show you what he has for Israel, those who have prepared themselves to flee, and those who prepared themselves to stay in America and become martyrs for the Most High, and keep teaching and preaching the word out there. All right? First, we're going to get scripture on it. Let's go to Revelation 6, and we're going to start off with verse 5. And we're going to get scripture on this. We got to prove. Scripture says, prove all things. Prove all things, and that's what we're about to do. Come on in closer. Let me make sure they see. There you go. Scripture says, prove all things. So we're going to, again, Revelation 6. Now, we're talking about there's going to be a famine in the earth. And that famine is going to begin in America. Okay? Before the Medes come and do their thing with it, America, they're gonna starve you out there, man. It's going to become back like it was in when the Roman siege. Okay? And we're going to prove that right now. Revelation 6 and 5, read.
Revelations 6 and 5. And when he had opened the third seal, I heard the third beast say, come and see.
Read.
And I beheld, and lo, a black horse, and he that sat on him had a pair of balances in his hand.
So a pair of balances mean that things got to be, they're weighing things. And the weight things is got to be even, odd, or you understand? Keep going, read.
And I heard a voice in the midst of the four beasts say, a measure of wheat for a penny.
A measure of wheat for a penny. So this has to do with currency, economics, social. Keep going, read.
A measure of wheat for a penny, and 3 measures of barley for a penny. And see that thou hurt not the oil and the wine.
You see that? So now, this means that prices are going to extremely go up. Food is going to be taken away off the shelves. And the government is going to use executive orders by doing this to take your food. Okay? Under national emergency, again, the government places FEMA ahead, and FEMA pushes out executive orders. Okay? And you can look all of them up. This puts executive orders of FEMA. All right? Let's keep going. Let's go to Zechariah 8. Let's precept Zechariah 8 and start up at verse 10. Zechariah 8 and 10. Read.
Zechariah 8 and 10. For before these days there was no hire for man.
So that right now in America, it's hard to find a job unless you're going to law enforcement. Why are they beefing up law enforcement or the military? Because they're planning. 600 million is planned to go on the wall or the border, not to keep the tribe of Issachar from coming in America, but keeping the people from leaving America during these famine and hunger. Read.
For before these days there was no hire for man.
Read.
Nor any hire for beast.
Meaning all your beef is what? Right now it's bad. They're pumping it up. And they're going to use all these, they got such disease and all this tuberculosis, whatever you want to call it, the new names they have, your meat is not going to be good. They're not going to put it on the shelves. They're going to take it and they're going to lie to you. Read.
Neither was there any peace to him that went out and came in because of the affliction.
So what happens when you have no food? People go crazy. They rob, they break in your home, okay? They do whatever. They sell their kids, they give up everything just to eat. Believe me. Read.
Came because of the affliction. For I set all men, every one, against his neighbor.
You see that? Okay, let's keep going. Let's go to Daniel 12 and 8. Daniel 12 and 8. They're going to take away the food from America. It's called a famine. FEMA is going to do this. They're going to use the executive orders. But what they're going to do, they're going to crash the economy. Okay? There will be no way out of the country unless you're filthy rich. There will be some that escape, according to the scriptures. Read.
Daniel 12 and 8. And I heard, but I understood not. Then said I, O my Lord, what shall be the end of these things?
Read.
And he said, Go thy way, Daniel, for the words are closed up and sealed to the time of the end. Okay,
now he's talking about this is sealed until the time of the end. What is sealed? Now we know we have got understanding these days. Okay? Keep going, read.
And he said, Go thy way, Daniel, for the words are closed up and sealed to the time of the end. Many shall be purified and made white and tried.
So many people are going to be tried. Their spirit going to be tried. They're going to be see if they're going to be able to keep the commandments and laws during this hunger. Okay, the Lord is bringing this. Read.
Many shall be purified and made white and tried, but the wicked shall do wickedly.
Read.
And none of the wicked shall understand.
So the wicked is not going to understand. People who don't want to hear this teaching, this understanding, and want to stay in their own Christianity doctrine, which is a slave doctrine, they're not going to understand this. Read.
But the wise shall understand.
Read.
And from that time that the daily sacrifices shall be taken away.
The what?
The daily sacrifices shall be taken away.
Your food shall be taken away. Read.
And from that time the daily sacrifices shall be taken away, and the abomination that make desolate set up.
So they're going to what they're going to do? They're going to set up everything what they're doing now. They're making a border. The economy's crashing. 25 million just was put together the new constitution of the North American Union. There's no hire. There's no hiring. People getting laid off. They're about to destroy. They're about to take away unemployment. They're about to take away Social Security. What's going to happen? And we know that unemployment is about done. We're surviving month by month for those who have unemployment. What's going to happen when almost 3 million people who lose unemployment, not alone the other 4 or 5 million people who don't have any jobs? Okay? What's going to happen then? What are you going to do then? What's going to happen to the brothers when you can't pay your child support because there's no jobs? Because the government's still going to want their money. They're still going to want their taxes. What's going to happen? No food. They're setting up right now. Read it again.
And from that time that the daily sacrifices shall be taken away, and the abomination that maketh desolate set up, there shall be 1,290 days.
There's a time. It's showing you. Read.
Blessed is he that waiteth and cometh to the 1,305 days.
Read.
But go thy way till the end be, for thou shalt rest and stand in thy lot at the end of the days.
So the faithful should stand in their lot, meaning that each Hebrew Israelite have a lot, a heritage in the land of Israel. Okay? Those who endure to the end shall be saved. Now, go back to same Daniel 11 and 31. Read that.
Daniel 11 and 31.
Read.
And the arms shall stand on his part, and they shall pollute the sanctuary of strength.
So the sanctuary of strength is the Hebrew Israelite. They're going to start destroying us. Okay? Read.
And they shall take away the daily sacrifice.
They should do what?
Take away the daily sacrifice.
Read.
And they shall place the abomination that maketh desolate.
See that? Same thing. Last scripture before we introduce this brother. Let's go to 2nd Ezra 15 and 15. 2nd Ezra 15 and 15. Let's get more on that. The famine is coming. You're very close to it. Those that are still in Babylon. Let's find out according to the scriptures. Is it near? Are we near? Okay? We don't showed you Ahmadinejad, that guy. You know what I'm saying? We look on everything we post and we say, look up and do your own research. Don't take nothing we say for granted. Do your own research. Read 15 and 15.
2nd Ezra 15 and 15. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh.
So your time is coming near. Read.
And one people shall stand up and fight against another, and a sword in their hand.
See that? When people are going to start fighting each other, there's nothing left. You have no food, hunger. Read.
But there shall be seditions among men, and invading one another.
Read.
They shall not